welcome back to Greenbox Gaming. I'm your handler today, Brad. I'm joined by my friends, Jean. You don't have to say
Brad.
anything witty.
Oh,
Thank you.
hi.
Dace, keep it short, clean.
You might. Okay. All right.
Joe, say something incredibly witty.
God.
Oh, failed.
Oh God. Oh, failed.
Jesus, is this how this is going to start?
Do better, Joe.
I have a complaint to the manner in which you know, Brad. It's a poor craftsman who blames his tools. You know, and you're definitely the craftsman.
Is that the
this,
dynamic here?
We're just tools.
That
was thinking-
he's a craftsman and we're all tools. Yeah, I think
I was thinking
that's,
more puppets on my strings, but sure.
Does the puppeteer blame his puppets?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
I think
poor
so.
puppeteer who
Absolutely.
blames his puppets.
He flagellates them at night.
Full conversation
I need new
happening with
puppets.
us.
That's just a whole other thing.
Well, I don't really have any banner besides this is true. I did have a real nightmare rather, and I never have nightmares about actually being in a haunted house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
I
not
don't
nice.
know what's going on.
Well, were there any themes like from our music from a darkened room?
Yeah.
No.
Any
Kind of
tips?
thing, or is it?
Not at all.
No.
Yeah. Well, and obviously we know better than to ask anyone about their dreams because there is nothing more boring than listening to someone else describe their damn dreams. I don't know if you guys experienced this.
Hot take. I disagree with that. It depends heavily on A, the person telling it, and B, the dream that they had.
I tend to agree
I've
with
been
that.
in-
Well,
I've had
that's
engaging-
kind of why I'm not saying it because I did wake up
Now,
and
Brad, you don't want to hear him talk about
No.
it. He's one of those people.
well, no, I did wake up and I was in cold sweat, but me describing it, it would be how do I
Nonsense.
create
It turns out
the
Brad's just trying to find a way to tell us about his PTSD flashbacks, and I want to be open and supportive of that.
I think this is the perfect platform for that.
Absolutely. No, Dace, I think you are right. Because it's when people, when I've heard my friends tell me about their dreams, I think the best ones are probably ones that are like a quick joke, oh, there was this funny thing that happened with you in my dream last night, and it's it's something short, quick, to the point. That's not just this is everything I dreamed about.
Yeah. Or dreams that have truly horrifying imagery. One of my friends was telling me a nightmare she had that wound up with her mom hanging on a meat hook.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just God damn.
Wow.
Jesus.
I've been thinking about this a bit. So, do you think that when we are older and the technology hasn't advanced to repair our brains and we inevitably go a little bit insane, do you think we're going to have weird flashbacks to us being in Delta Green, but then being convinced that it's
God.
happened? No, it's real. It's
No. I was an
take off your
agent
mask!
in an
Take off
organization
your
called Delta
mask!
Green. We protected the world from unnatural forces.
Yeah.
Yee.
I think
That in
I
and
think
of
that
itself,
already happens. It's dementia.
Yeah. By the way, John, I just want to let you know I've met these people. They have not played Delta Green.
Also, our characters have literally gone through that in Impossible Landscapes
yeah.
when we were in the asylum.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Why
that keeps
is
me
that?
up at night.
Joe, that seems to be a common thing for someone who's having a little bit of a break is I'm a secret agent type thing.
I think the leading theory is that people tend towards delusions that are delusions of grandeur are so common because people find comfort that they're a part of something big that only they understand.
Totally.
Because there's a lot going on that is only within their own heads, so it helps them honestly feel safe. Same with the religious delusions and stuff like that.
It's like in Hitch's Guide to the Galaxy when Zaphod goes to... You remember this? Wait, have y'all read Hitchhiker's
Yeah.
Guide?
Spoilers for
Spoilers,
Hitchhikers.
yeah. And trigger warnings.
They go to that machine and it reveals like your significance in the universe.
Yeah.
And before Zaphod, everybody that goes through it just is absolutely broken by realizing how insignificant they are.
I don't remember.
Wow, they
what
must have thought pretty
Zaphod's
highly
experience
of themselves. I
Well,
wouldn't be
there's
expecting too much.
There's some trickery that went on.
Oh, okay.
How he got out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the remedy for that. Just have delusions of grandeur that you're a
Just do
secret
that.
agent and everything revolves around you
Right.
and problem solved.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of delusions that lead to weird places, Brad.
Wait, who's doing
No,
it?
go ahead, Joe.
Yeah,
Go
what
ahead,
is
Joe.
the segue? You're not the segue master. Get out of my head.
We don't have much
Well,
time. We have about
It was
half
a
an hour.
segue.
Oh,
it was
we
a
have half
segue
an
to
hour.
Brad's segue.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes. We
Oh,
need
shit.
to pump through this one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We're so good at that.
Rapid fire,
good.
rapid fire. Somebody start
So
a
what
beat.
happened? Last time, Alice woke up outside of the big bad house
Mm-hmm.
and was missing from her room. Axel and Herbert soon figure out kind of that she's not there. Picks her up on the side of the road, and you guys decide to basically investigate the house at this time. It's super late at night. It was raining at the time, or early in the morning rather. And you guys decide to make your way through the house for the first time. Kind of sort of lured in by the sight of candles everywhere and seeing Emil Yarrow, or what you might think of Emil Yarrow, in the den doing something. Kind of sneak around, you open the back door, and as soon as you open the back door, I think everybody kind of had visions of like shadows on the wall, like people dancing, people bowing down to something, and then all the candles just get snuffed out immediately. You kind of let me know if I'm forgetting something, but you are kind of making your way through the house. You hear music being playing on the piano, various other creepy things. You see it's kind of like abandoned except for like some boxes of Isri, the previous owners, maybe her belongings scattered about. Kind of making your way through in the dining room. Some of the stuff you notice, there's like, I think someone noticed Isri's boxes sitting around a plank that had been recently replaced. You kind of make your way to their kitchen.
Vomit and guts coming out of a box.
Vomit and guts coming out of
And
the
poop.
box.
And poop.
I think Axel sees a vision of a man getting his head blown off through the reflection of a...
Just a good time.
Yeah, all over the
overall.
place. Stuff's happening all over the place. You guys, maybe the most biggest thing of note that happens, y'all haven't gone into the master bedroom, and this is the bedroom you've seen described as basically having mirrors covering every inch of the wall and ceiling. And some of you guys, Axel has closed the door and was like kind of weak at the knees and like physically sick from being close to the room. Others like Alice were drawn to the room for one reason or the other. You're kind of looking around. You finally decide to go to the upstairs room, and what you find there is what seems to be a journal from Isri. So you're like, okay, we found this. We've had enough of this place. I think y'all are heading out. Who knows what will happen? But just as you're about to head out, you turn around and you see that Herbert has actually picked up a cleaver from the kitchen and chops off
fuck.
two of his
Yeah.
fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that one.
And so now we get to deal with that.
And that is where you are. Upstairs room, like a game room type thing. Very small ceilings. Axel probably has to crouch a little bit actually to be up here. And there's like really nothing in here besides there's like a rocking chair with this journal on it. A window looking outside. It looks like there's two windows. And yeah, still early morning, probably like 4 to 3 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
So for continuity,
Herbert,
did
what
I
the
just
fuck?
did I go downstairs? Are they still upstairs?
You guys are all upstairs.
All upstairs.
Okay. So I just went downstairs, came back up, and did it in front of them.
No, basically y'all went past the kitchen before you heard a chop, and no one saw that they were that you picked up the cleaver.
Got
and
it.
You rolled some power rolls to see if you realized that you had picked up the cleaver involuntarily, and you failed those rolls, I believe, too. And that's kind of where you are now with this cleaver in your hand.
So Herbert probably be ah! Ah! He's probably gonna realize it. Ah!
Yeah.
Herbert, put the cleaver down. Don't want trouble.
Can I actually put
Yeah.
it down? Like, am I lucid again?
You can. I mean, you didn't realize you had this cleaver in your hand before, but you're like, you obviously know now. Two of your fingers are sitting on the floor. I'll let you decide which two they are. And
We already decided
How kind.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you only lost 1 hit point, I believe, last time. So, maybe it's not a whole finger, but blood everywhere because of the
So
hand
does-
smeared on the wall, blood across the wall.
Does Herbert drop the cleaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Probably
do whatever
drops
you
it,
want. with the
throws it
cleaver
away.
now.
I want to get my
Alice picks
fingers.
it up and finishes the job.
Right.
Get my fingers.
And you don't mean kill him, you mean just the other fingers. Like, because
And it must be symmetry.
Shut up and get my fingers.
And Alice will grab his fingers. And is there any ice in the freezer?
we'd have to go back
I guess
downstairs.
you'd have to check that.
Yeah.
Alice will get a Ziploc bag and wrap the fingers up, and get another Ziploc bag and fill it with ice, and put the Ziploc bag inside the Ziploc bag with ice.
Yeah. If she's like pulling Herbert downstairs, then Axel's right behind her. Like, gun's still out. He's got the journal stuff in the back of his pants, and he's like we gotta go.
Guys.
We gotta
Okay,
go.
y'all go downstairs, and you're kind of going back to the garage to get some ice.
Oh, and the shit still is going to hit the fan, isn't it?
Or there was a freezer in the garage, and there's also a fridge in the kitchen.
The kitchen. I was thinking the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. You go past it. Same thing. You come back down, and that door to the master bedroom's still open. And Alice, you're just drawn to it. You're not like in a trance walking towards it, but there's like something that compels you to go in there. Same thing. Herbert and Axel, not so much.
Yeah.
Repulsed.
Okay.
Alice has other things on her mind at the moment. She's trying to properly ice the fingers so they can actually be reattached.
Yeah.
This is a real thing. This is how you're supposed to do it. I think about this a lot due to the nature of my work.
Right.
As soon as you go into the kitchen, you hear a like a big thud come to the ground in the den.
Alice ignores it.
Okay.
Axel is there. So the kitchen and the den are open to each other. I'll put it up on the stream to kind of show where we are. So yeah, if we're going to the kitchen, Axel's there again, like gun drawn, like flashlight out, with kind of covering Alice, and he will like kind of look around the corner, but he's definitely staying with them, like in the same room in the kitchen. He doesn't want to leave them.
So you look into the den.
I know it's a bad idea as a player.
It's done already.
I know it's stupid,
It's done.
but Axel, that's what he's gonna do, because he wants to know where the threat is. At this point in time, he's starting to get a little trigger happy.
Oh Lord.
Okay. What you see when you look in this den, you kind of look at I'd imagine at the, you kind of narrow down that something fell out of the chimney. You see like slime coming from the chimney, and then this slime strolled across the room, and in the middle of the room you see what can only be first you think is it a naked old man but as the head turns almost completely around,
No, it has a head, guys.
It's some kind of animal with wings. It looks like a giant baby barn owl or something like that. And it's just strode on the ground and turns its head completely around like an owl would, looks at you and goes,
Oh, God. I don't
Is this
care
thing the
about my
size of a
fingers.
dog? The size of a small person?
it's the size of you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What the
Oh.
fuck, Brad?
Axel is going to... So this thing has turned and has made eye contact with Axel.
Yes.
Axel is, like, gun is up, eyes are down sights. He is backing towards... He's like, if whatever Alice and Herbert are doing at this point, I assume Alice is trying to dig for ice and bags. Is that
Herbert,
right?
stop crying and find these Ziploc bags. It's only a couple of fingers.
Front door now. Fingers later.
But my friend...
Fingers later. Front door now. And like, if this thing gets up, he's gonna start shooting. Like, he is ready to
You're
go.
going back to the front door.
But he's very much like front door because this thing is between them and the back door.
Correct.
Okay.
Or
So
we
you're
could
going
go through
through
the
the den?
garage, I guess.
I think
When
front
you
door
think
makes
about
sense.
the map.
Front door.
Front
That's where
door.
we're parked, right?
Front door.
Yep.
Through the den?
No.
We're gonna go like through the dining room.
Okay, through the dining
Ooh,
room.
actually, no. Like, I think that Axel's a tactical person. He wants to move directly away from this thing, which would be through the garage.
See, kitchen.
So no, he's
Yes.
gonna. I think he's gonna say garage. Garage.
Doesn't
go.
matter.
Fingers.
We don't have-
fingers
Oh,
later.
okay.
Garage.
God damn it.
Alice throws Herbert's fingers in the garbage disposal and grinds them up.
Oh!
No, we run to the garage.
You run to the garage, and whoever's behind, I'm assuming Axel, rounding everybody up, you just see
Yeah.
this thing on all, like on its two legs, just like squawking towards
Oh,
you, like
God.
running towards you.
Squawking.
Oh, don't like that.
Yes.
All right. If this thing starts squawking towards us, I did say what I was gonna do already. Axel is in a lot of ways, he is a bit of a hammer, and all the unnatural shit in the world is a nail. So
Good
I think
attack.
he is going to. I think that he is going to apply force
Okay.
in the form of a firearms roll.
See, like walking backwards and shooting at the same time.
Yeah, he's like walking backwards. He's got his boxer stance, so he's doing the small shovels and just blam, 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 blam. Like he's just gonna try to take this thing out.
All right. At this point, I believe we should do combat.
All right.
Is there any rules?
For
I will
order?
Yeah, I know Dex.
Yeah,
Dexterity, yeah.
order of decks. That's all it is.
So who has the highest? We got.
Axel actually has a 9, but
Nine.
I will say that Axel's also
You also
starting this.
initiated, though, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the rule for that? I'll let you go first since you initiated, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
Or-
think it's fine. What's
Alice has a 10.
I've got an 11.
okay.
So Axel, Herbert, and
What about Aldi
Alice.
McCall?
Yeah. What's this creature's dex? If you want, you can just go ahead and throw the stat block up. If that's easier.
it'll be Axel, Herbert.
Oh,
Alice.
shit.
And
Sorry,
then the-
unrelated, very quickly, they upgraded the Delta Green sheets. Like, there's more annotations on Roll20. Good job, Roll20.
there?
Yeah, I thought something looked
Yeah,
different.
well done, Roll20. Cool, anyways. Let's not break the tension. And let's get some battle music going. Like, something
like,
about
give
a
me-
creepy
give me a
gargoyle
sec.
files.
Womp, 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 womp. I've been feeling
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let me see what I got. I don't know if I really have anything available like really quick. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you gotta shoot your gun and play the music.
Okay. Yeah, I have to do both.
What
things.
does everybody has? Does everybody just have handguns?
I think one of these two has a shotgun. Or do both of you guys have a shotgun?
Shit, I can't remember.
I can't either, but I typically always across the board use shotguns in Delta Green. It seems like
We
did
had
have
two shotguns.
Yeah. I think it's two shotguns.
I think you both might have shotguns, and Axel took the pistol.
Cool.
Or just a pistol.
okay. I've got a Mossberg. I see it on my sheet.
All right. So yeah, I will go ahead and start with my firearms rule. At a failure, that is an 83 over 70. Not a good start for old Axel. Just blah 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 blah.
Maybe because it's dark. Who knows? Maybe it's the nerves from seeing this giant baby barn owl coming at you. I don't know.
Okay.
Herbert's up next. Where are y'all? So are y'all all in the garage right now? And this thing's just coming through the doors?
I imagine we're retreating through the garage. That maybe like Axel's currently in that little hallway, and these two are behind him going through the door.
That's what I was picturing too.
Gotcha.
Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I'm just getting the shotgun stats up. 5 shots, firing shots, attack modifier, 52. Give me a sec. So it's a small arms, 2d10, but then I hit the firearms first.
Yeah.
That is a failure.
Are you
98 over 20.
firing?
I'm firing.
Okay.
I mean, this is very possibly the first time Herbert's ever fired a gun in his life.
With bloody hand and missing fingers. I probably should have taken a minus 20 on that.
You'd be forgiven to have missed the shot, Herbert.
Boom, it's a good thing you didn't
off.
hit Axel.
Yeah.
You like,
Well, he
shoot
says,
past
Alice, it's so loud!
I hate to do this to you, but you're in between the kitchen and the garage.
Oh no!
You're going right past the master bedroom with all those windows. Roll a power roll with advantage to see if you can stay.
You can
away
resist.
From that room.
Okay, with advantage, you say, or success.
Nice.
Okay.
You're staring at that. You don't know why in the heat of this moment, but you're able to pull yourself away. So go ahead and
She's solid. Alice is. Oh, I'm not doing a firearms check. I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm not fucking with that gelatinous chimney sweep. Hell no.
So just through the garage for Alice.
Yeah. Full move action, whatever that is in DG.
So you're completely in the garage. These other two are still in the hallway. You move past the two gunfires and just run past them. All right. I'm assuming Axel's in front. We're gonna make a roll. The creature flops up and kind of like attempts to fly, and you can see just like milky white eyes, like no irises at all.
Oh no!
And it does like a grab at you at your claws, but misses you.
Okay, great. Axel's backing up. Herbert has like kind of like fired over his shoulder. What do you think about Axel taking the shotgun from Herbert?
I don't think Herbert has any say in this. Like, he's gonna follow whatever lead you guys get.
Like, Brad, do you think that's like reasonable for him to like holster and just like give me that, and just and to take the shotgun from Herbert?
Sounds like a action to me though. Like
sounds like a whole action.
Yeah.
All right, if that's the case, then he's going to just continue to go back. He's just going to continue to fire at this thing. He's now like point blank.
I have a question quickly before you roll that. Are we within 3 meters?
I would say so.
Oh, yeah. I believe there may be a 20% bonus modifier within 3 meters.
Is there?
According to combat modifiers on page 55.
On Reddit, user blank's page.
I love that.
Very long or short range, shooting at point blank plus 20% bonus.
Sure.
There you go. Okay.
Oh
Thank
god,
you.
that means Brad does not give a fuck because little Al doesn't give a fuck either.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Sure,
yeah. So
go
he's
for it.
he's
Try
gonna
it.
go ahead and try to fire again. He's gonna try to unload on this thing. Another volley of rounds. Let's see. God, like Axel's so good at shooting. He's so good. I want him to do well. Another firearms roll with a plus 20 to this. I didn't add it.
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, a success. I didn't actually get to see what it was.
13 under 70.
Yeah, 13 under 70. So yeah, so my pistol, unless I'm mistaken, is a heavy pistol. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that D12. I'm starting to wonder if this thing is not real, if it's a hallucination, and that's why Brad doesn't give a shit.
Just making noise
yeah,
at the house. I think if it
3
hits
damage.
us, it's gonna be very real.
Just blah blah blah.
I want y'all to win.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants us
right.
to win. Blah blah blah. He pumps 3 into this thing. Does it die, Brad?
3 hit points.
Yes.
No, it doesn't die. But you do like knock chunks of it off, so you can see like, bam, like half of its shoulder comes off, and it's not blood. It's just like dead meat, just splattered across the ground.
Of course,
A little
it
bit
is.
of bleeding, but not much. So yeah, squawks really loud in pain.
Axel, what do I do?
Back, Herbert, back. Like he's just like he wants you to go
Okay.
to where Alice
Run!
is.
Fucking run!
Run. Okay. He's gonna make a run. Top speed.
All right, the garage door is closed.
He's just gonna run
So-
into the garage door, run through it with like a
So Alice, I'm
Like a
guessing
cartoon
Alice
wildy
character?
coyote.
and Herbert are kind of like center garage, if that makes sense. The garage door is still closed.
Okay, so
Oh,
can
we
I
didn't think this through.
take the action to like find a switch or to try and get this thing open?
You can run into the garage and do a search, I guess, to see if you can find it with advantage.
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess it's dark right now.
Yeah.
All right, run that search. That is a failure, even with advantage.
You don't see any switches on the wall. You're looking on every wall. And we still got Axel in between the door,
Yeah.
the creature, and everyone else. Alice, you're up.
We'll also roll a search. That's a success. 18 under 80.
Nice. It's not on the wall. It's just one of those you pull down from above.
Like the
So
rope
you
thing
can-
you pull back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I do an action in addition to the search?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna yank that fucker.
Let's
Uh,
try
Classic
some.
yank it.
crank yank.
Yank it. Slowly coming up. We're back to the owl creature. Success on that is obviously going to go for Axel because that's in between everyone else. 1d4, only 1 damage. Just claws come up at you and just like scratch across your chest.
Okay. So because my turn has not happened yet, I could dodge. But I'm not going to because like I like especially
Why
if
not?
he's hearing the door go up.
Gotcha.
What does a dodge cost?
I wouldn't be able to do anything. I wouldn't be
Okay.
able to move.
All right.
So
That's the creature's, just slimy claws. You can still see like this trail of like slime as it's coming through the
Oh,
house and just
God.
jumps up
the
and attempt to like kind of fly but scratches at your
yeah,
chest.
and the meta of it is like I'm thinking like me as a player, I'm like, this is gonna fucking like he's gonna get sick or something. It's gonna fucking kill him. But that's not what Axel's thinking. Like Axel's thinking like get these people out of here, and I need to get out of here because they know this is unnatural. They know we need to go. So yeah, Axel's gonna kind of retreat, kind of like fighting retreat as he goes. Like maybe like pushes this thing off, and then is kind of it's like then kind of like just runs, like turns back and goes.
Gotcha. Kind of shoves it off, runs into the garage. Garage door is halfway open, so y'all can obviously run out if that's what you want to do, or continue to fight. So we're back at Axel's just like in the garage, center garage right now, and along with everyone else. So Herbert's up next.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out, guys.
Take a smoke.
Just like he doesn't know what the fuck to do. I'm out. This is bullshit.
Just gonna pop out.
Yeah, he'll just go under
you
the
run
door.
outside. You kind of duck under it. You are outside the house. You don't feel completely safe yet. You still feel kind of like the pressure of the house on you, but you're out in the open air.
Can I ready the shotgun? Aim it at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
If Axel sees that, he's gonna be like Herbert, no, like, because he is like very much thinking like, if he fires outside, we're gonna attract attention to the house.
Oh, all right. We'll see what happens when Axel gets on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not confident Herbert would actually.
I gotcha.
Alice, you're up in the middle of the garage.
Alice is just straight up running towards the car.
Gotcha. You're kind of out there. You duck under the garage door as it's slowly coming up. You're kind of out there with Herbert now in the driveway, I would think. Axel, you're the last one in the garage. This thing is, coming into the garage through the door now, just hobbling in there.
Yeah, he is. If the garage is not all the way up, he's gonna do like a power slide underneath it. Like mid run.
Nice.
And it's just gonna pop out the other side.
Unnecessarily badass.
Unnecessarily badass, and it's just gonna be like car.
Nice. Y'all are all on the driveway now. It's this thing's turn rather, and I'm gonna say, you can see it in the garage now. It's completely in the garage as the garage door is almost all the way up.
Oh god. We've let it out. He's still pointing at the garage.
Back to Herbert.
All right. I say, I don't know. Should we do another contrary roll?
Like a power roll to see if you listen?
Am I gonna listen or am I gonna be terrified?
You do it, man.
You good with that?
I think
DM?
it's in keeping with Herbert's character to be freaked out.
He might lose some more fingers if he fails this. No.
So what do you think, Brad? Power roll.
You can, if you want to play it like that. See if you listen to failure.
That's a failure.
Oh Jesus!
So wait. Oh fuck.
This
That makes sense. The worst thing happens. I failed the power roll, so he's gonna fire.
Okay. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Blow! Blam! And that's a failure.
Completely miss again.
There was a plus
And
20
this
though.
won't-
3 meters.
Are we still close?
But you also have 2 fingers.
Fine.
Missing 2 fingers.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know if Herbert should get the.
Not
Anyway,
fair. That makes sense.
You shoot, completely miss, basically hit this corner of the house. So now there's like gunshots in the roof corner, maybe part of the garage.
blows a
door now.
gutter off.
Yeah, basically. Alice.
Herbert, what the fuck are you doing? She like grabs him by the back of the t-shirt and just like sprints,
It starts pulling him.
drags him.
You want to make a strength check to see if you could like drag him to the car, I suppose. Or does Herbert go along
If you're
with her?
offering.
Yeah.
Well, it might be a good idea to like, does she make progress?
Yeah.
This turn might be a good use of that.
Should I roll a strength? What do you?
Sure, if you're like physically pulling Herbert away from the situation.
Yeah, failure. Saw that.
You're
coming.
almost to the car, but you're not out of the driveway just yet.
Okay.
We are back to the creature, right? Yes.
What about Axel? Wait, did Axel?
Did I miss you, Axel?
Does the creature
Yeah,
go
I
before
think so.
Axel or after?
Axel
was
goes
supposed
first.
to be.
Axel
Okay,
first.
yeah. So Axel will basically go with them. Like he's covering them. He's watching this thing, and I think that actually, can I roll like an alertness check? Like God, is there anyone out here? Like,
Right, you can.
fuck, because this is such a bad situation. Success, 34 under 51.
The beginning of daylight's just about to
Creep up.
creep up through the trees, and you don't see anyone around.
Okay, he's just like, we gotta get out of here. Move.
This thing hobbles into the driveway. And
Oh, no, it's out.
A large squawk, and just starts to fly in the air.
No.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
What do you know?
that, Axel's like, fire! Shoot! Oh shit.
And maybe that's the best spot to end it.
Oh my God.
Whoopsie.
What have we done?
Oh God. Guys, I feel like we might have done exactly the wrong thing.
I wonder, could this thing fit through a regular door frame?
Yeah, it's like huge and grotesque, and like, you know, little feathers hanging off of it, mostly bald, featherless, and it's you know, it's kind of skinny, but it is like as tall as.
We have released
A human.
like a cockatrice into the fucking world.
A slimy cockatrice.
Oh my God.
Or have we freed
Oh.
a...
Tortured soul.
Let's look at it that way. Oh my God.
might have been tortured in that chimney.
Yeah,
It might have
we
just
don't- we
been
don't know.
ornery from,
whole time.
you know, sleeping for 200 years.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have a pet. Who knows?
Maybe he'll come back and be like, thanks guys, I know you shot me a little bit, but I really appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
All right,
Axel.
guys.
I was just trying to pet you on the head.
Oh my God.
A little bit of a short one today, but
Yeah.
very action-packed.
Great.
Yep.
I thought that Herbert losing fingers was a problem. Like that no, that was
No.
not a problem.
All fine.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
We'll just have
Yeah.
to see how this
What
situation is
happens
remedied
next?
in the next episode.
Brad,
Nice.
thank you so much.
Yep. Appreciate
Thank
guys.
you.
Fun.
Hey, real quick, you know, the last episode that went out for to the Patreon, it hasn't gone out to the wider audience yet. Was episode 24, where we lost someone very near and dear to us. And both Mr. Grimm and Nathan on the Patreon were talking about, wow, that was a lot. And I did want to share as well, I was working with Steve on some of the stuff for the operation we're doing, and the night before the episode came out, and he was like, yeah, you know, I think Benji's gonna make it. He's the underdog. and I just like, and I'm like, yeah. And then the next morning he's like, I think I was wrong.
Appreciate the optimism, Steve. But
Yeah.
yeah, no.
But everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Brad, of course, running. Sorry it's a little shorter. We've got some real life stipulation stuff that's coming up, unfortunately. But we will make sure to get you guys a double and a sanity check next time. But yeah, Brad, you want to
All right, guys.
take us out?
Stay safe and stay sane. Later.
Bye.
Bye bye.